Here at Lenape High School, I've been involved with class office all 4 years. I was elected president my freshman year. I've also been on the cross-country, winter track, and spring track team all 4 years.
Being an officer for African American Club has just cultivated my ability to be able to speak for a large amount of people, cultivated my ability to lead people.
I've always loved math, but it wasn't until I came into high school that I really felt I was in an environment in which I could completely be myself and completely and sort of unapologetically show my love for education and for learning. And it was the math team that was my first introduction to sort of this world where I felt that I could be accepted for, you know, my interests and my passion for academics.
I've been a Science League officer for the past 2 years. I really love Science League. It helps to kind of promote a positive sort of nerd culture. We call ourselves the varsity nerds, and everybody in the club really takes pride in being smart. And we help to promote a culture where it's cool to be smart.
National Honor Society is one of the greatest clubs I've ever been in because you give back to the community. It brings you into like all the different elementary schools and all the elderly homes, and you get to see like a different perspective of the world.
Lenape has definitely provided a space for me to try different things and, you know, learn different things that would help me to figure out exactly what I want to do in college.
My most memorable experience and definitely most enjoyable is Pride Day. It's like a big pep rally, open campus day where everyone just comes together and gets super excited about Lenape.
My most memorable experience at Lenape was actually one that I had this year, and it was my participation in our Challenge Day. So Challenge Day was sort of honestly one of the most amazing and inspiring experiences I've had at Lenape.
It made me feel like I was a part of a family, and then it also made me feel like everyone wasn't so different from me, because you know, you look at someone and you say they don't look like me, they don't have the same beliefs as me, but you realize you have so much more in common with people and some staff and students than you might realize after Challenge Day.
It was a really eye-opening experience. I had the opportunity to get to know some people better whom I had never really interacted with before, including members of our staff and administration along with other students.
My most memorable experience at Lenape was probably Mr. Lenape. It was so much fun. All of us 12 guys competed in a competition. It was school spirit. We raised a lot of money getting pennies. The penny wars was a lot of fun. And we had to get ads, and we had to create a skit, and each skit had its own theme, and mine was Bollywood, and it brought me back to like my old days where I used to dance, and it was just so much fun.
The teachers, they are really good at what they do, and between expanding the workload but also expanding the complexity and the difficulty of the information that we were learning, I really feel like I've grown a lot from them and from the lessons they've had to teach about their subject area, but also about life.
I've never had a teacher that didn't care way too much about how we were doing in class. Like, all my teachers will stay every day after school.
I really think that it's important to just get involved in everything you can, because there's so much here to offer and so many people to meet, and people that you were never thought you'd be friends with before, and you start to become friends with them and you're like, how did I ever live without you?
Lenape, the staff, the administration, they have so much to offer us, and they allow us to grow in so many different ways. It's just you have to go out and take it.